Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Vandywa Asmetha from SMAK. You can call me Diwa, and it is rather lovely day. I'm going to tell you about one of the most famous Indonesian legends entitled Timun Mas. So, without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the story. Once upon a time, there was an old lady that lived in an old house near the forest by herself. She doesn't have any husband nor a child. She was pretty poor as well because her only income was by selling fireweeds. One day, she felt so tired. So she sat down in a big rock in the middle of the forest and said, I'm very tired. I know I have to do this for a living, but I can't do it anymore. I am way too old now. If only I have a child who can help me to do this every single day. Wouldn't that be heaven? But I don't even know how to make a husband. How can I make a child? Said the old lady sadly. But then a loud footstep was heard coming from the forest. Birds flew out of the trees, and the sound is getting closer and closer and closer. And unexpectedly, a big and scary giant appeared. He was very hungry, so he said to the old lady, "Hey, you old grandma, I'm very hungry today. Give me your kids so that I can eat them, ha ha ha." And then the old lady replied, "Kid, I wish I had one of those right now. If you want to eat me, just eat me already." Feeling pity of the old lady, the giant decided to give her some cucumber seeds. "Listen, old lady, take these cucumber seeds, plant it and take care of it. They will soon grow. One of them will have a golden color. If it's cooked, pick it, and inside you will find a baby. But at the age of 6, I will come and take that baby for me. Do we have an agreement?" The old lady then agreed and took the cucumber seeds and went home. At her house, she immediately planted cucumber seeds because she was so excited. And then the giant was right. One of the cucumber is gold. She gave extra attention to the golden cucumber and take care of her well. Couple of weeks later, and the golden cucumber has riped. She picked it up and went inside to open it. And then she was shocked that there was a beautiful baby girl crying inside. She had never felt happier in her whole life. She picked it up, she hugged it, and she claimed it as her own daughter. She called her Timun Mas. Timun Mas then grew into a healthy, diligent, and kind girl. The old lady has always felt grateful that she was blessed by a beautiful daughter. But every time she remembered the promise she made with the giant, she always felt sad, worried, because she was very close to being 6 years old. But then her fear came to life. The giant has came to the old lady's house to take back his promise. Luckily, when the giant came, Timun Mas was in the market selling cucumbers from the garden. He came and then he said, "Where is your daughter, old lady? I cannot wait to eat her." The old lady then replied while trying to calm the giant down, the mighty big giant. Timun Mas is still very small. Her meat is not delicious yet. Come back in 2 years. By then, she will be a very delicious dish for you to eat. The giant then agreed and promised that he will come back in 2 years. Day passed by, and the old lady can't stop thinking about her daughter's fate. Until one night, when she was sleeping, she had a dream. In that dream, there was a hermit saying that Timun Mas should meet him. So, the next day, the old lady told Timun Mas about her dream and tell Timun Mas to meet the hermit. Timun Mas followed all the instructions that her mother gave, and then he went to the hermit's house. After a long hike, Timun Mas finally met with the hermit. In there, he gave her 4 pockets of things that can only be used in emergency situation. After that, she come back to her house. But when she come back, she was very surprised to see that the giant has already waiting in front of her house. The old lady saw Timun Mas and shouted, "Run, Timun Mas!" Timun Mas then ran as fast as she can while the giant is scratching from her back in anger. Timun Mas remembered what the hermit said to her, so she threw the first pocket that was filled of cucumber seeds. And then suddenly, the cucumber seeds turned into cucumber plants. The giant's attention is diverted into them. He ate the fresh and juicy cucumbers until he forgot about Timun Mas. But soon the cucumbers ran out and the giant chased her back. She tried to throw the second and the third pocket that was filled with needles and salt, but it didn't matter. The giant went through all those obstacles in ease. There's only one bucket left. And then, without a doubt, she decided to throw it that was filled with shrimp paste. And then suddenly, a lake of fish's mud has appeared out of nowhere. And without the giant's notice, he is being sunk into the mud. And then after that, the giant has never been seen again. Timun Mas cried and ran to the mother's house to see that her mother already waiting in front of her house. They hugged and then they lived happily ever after. The end. The moral of the story is, don't make a promise if you cannot fulfill or do it. That's it. Roses are red. Roses are red. Violets are blue. That is all the story I have got for you. Thank you.